Thank you, Mr. Kumar, for joining us. In fact, we've seen you pip Gujarat to first spot in the current rankings. Can you take us through the competition that we are seeing with with Andhra Pradesh, and in fact, what reforms can we expect going forward? And has the competition between Andhra Pradesh led to reforms happening at a faster clip in the state, you reckon?
Firstly, thank you for inviting me here. And I would say that the proof of the pudding is in its eating, because the state came into being about 2.5 years ago. So there is an inherent hunger to kind of get as much investment as possible. And it was with this intention that the drive to make the process absolutely smooth and seamless was going on for quite some time. And I can also mention you here that during the last 1 year period since the industrial policy of the state was announced, the Telangana state has got about 2,550 investments proposal approved during this period of 1 year. And our industrial policy, which basically emphasizes what all was being captured in ease of doing business, these 340 parameters, industry found it extremely useful, and I would compliment Government of India and I would thank them for having this process in place. And just as Secretary DIPP was mentioning now, that the entire process was so transparent that each of us, I think every state has got benefited, and in the process the entire country will get benefited. It's a matter of couple of years.
Right. So also, we're curious to get an update on the actual investment amount that has taken place during this period. Can you provide us with a number?
It's because right now investment approvals have been accorded and investments are going on. In fact, out of this 2,550 investment approvals, more than 1,200 have already started commercial production. And based on our preliminary estimate, all this amount to about 60,000 crores of rupees in the state of Telangana during this 1 year period.
Right. So also, could you list out the 3 top reforms which in your mind helped you achieve the first spot in the rankings that we got a while back?
I would say firstly our website itself, and one of the reforms which was captured in this ease of doing business, which is access to information and transparency enablers, which means for an investor, he need not meet any officer sitting in his office anywhere in the world. He can go through the land sites available, the price available, the processes to be followed. He can apply online, and within 15 days, he gets all his approvals sitting wherever he is. So the need for meeting officers and trying to pursue to get your approvals done is absolutely done away with. And what it also implies is that at some level, some sort of red tapeism or corruption, the complaints one used to hear in the past, is completely done away with. So I would say that is the biggest thing. Second, availability of land, ready availability of land. So what we have done is we have pooled all the government land which is available in the state under one roof, which is available online, and that again saves a lot of kind of effort and hardship to the investor. And third is that self-certification and third-party certification. So what it means is that the investor will certify all the things himself, and we as a state are believing what he is saying. So self-certification again.
Hi, Mr. Kumar, can you hear us? I believe we've lost that line, but we'll try and... Yeah, in fact, we've lost that line. We'll try and connect back with Arvind Kumar, the Industry Secretary of Telangana, in just a bit. Till then, let's just take a quick break. In fact, we still have Mr. Kumar with us. Mr. Kumar, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Right. Sorry, sir. Unfortunately, there's some problem with the line. So I'll move on to my next question. We are also curious about the sectors that are seeing the maximum investments coming in to the state. Can you list out the top sectors where investors are actually rushing in to put their money?
First one for the state is pharma, life sciences, and biosciences, number one. Number two is aerospace and defense. Number three is IT and financial services. Number 4 is manufacturing, which will include plastics, automotive components, and number 5 is textile. So the top 5 sectors which the state has got investment are these sectors.
Right. So also, who are the big players who are coming in? Any new players? Are these domestic players, or are we also seeing investments coming in from foreign institutional investors, for example? Is there a trend that you're witnessing?
Actually, the state, I would say Telangana, has gone in a very planned manner. I'll just give you one illustration which will bring out my point. To attract pharma companies, it's not a company-specific approach we have followed. What we have done is we are coming out with what is called Hyderabad Pharma City in an area of about 16,000 acres, for which one single environment clearance is being obtained from Ministry of Environment and Forest. And what we are doing is that the entire bulk formulations and APIs in pharma sector, we are trying to get all those units cutting across the world. So we recently had a roadshow in US, and all the top names in pharma are now coming to Telangana because of the facilities which are being provided in this pharma city, which includes ZLD, that is zero liquid discharge effluent treatment plant. Then we have common facilities including R&D. There is a research university which is coming up, which is specifically for pharma sector. Then we have all the certification agencies which are setting up their offices in this pharma city. So we are making it as a magnet because of which the companies which are in pharma sector are going to come. Likewise, we are going to have an auto hub. Aerospace hub we already have. That's why the aerospace I ranked as number 2 in terms of investment. So we are making these sector-specific hubs, providing common infrastructure, and thereby the industries are coming on their own. So that's the kind of setup we are setting up in the state.
Right, so that's actually very innovative. But also, can you tell us whether the investments that are coming in, are they centered inside Hyderabad and around, or are they uniformly spread across the state? Are you seeing investors coming into other areas as well, other than Hyderabad?
Actually, in Hyderabad, it was mostly IT and financial services in the high-tech city part of the city. But now that we have an outer ring road, which is about 200 kilometers at the periphery of Hyderabad, so most of the industries, which are these new industries I was talking about, they are outside the outer ring road. Thereby, we are spreading. Then the third layer, which is called outer regional ring road, which is coming at a radial distance of 50 kilometers from the outer ring road, that's again being planned, and that will have 13 sub-city nodes again in there. So what I am trying to say is that industries are being spread throughout the state. In addition, we have what is called National Investment Manufacturing Zone, NIMS, which is a Government of India scheme. So one is in Medak, one is this pharma city, and the third one is going to be in Warangal, which is Textile Park. So thereby the entire spread of industries is throughout the state and not just confined to Hyderabad.
Right, Mr. Kumar, thank you so much for joining us, and once again, congratulations on getting that #1 spot in those rankings, and we wish you good luck. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.